farts around the world. Number 1. France. In France, the most romantic country in the world, a fart is a grandiose gesture of love. The French take their romance as they take their bottled water, avec gas. The roar de l'amour is like a little kiss blown from the derriere instead of the lips. It is a love song played by one's own wind instrument, expressing passion and sentiment beyond what even the most poetic words can convey. The favored language of hopeless romantics, roar de l'amour, is an invitation to share the warm and fragrant air of love. France. Oui, oui. Japan. Karate practitioners in Japan must train for years before attempting the black belt of all farts, the exploding brick. Its execution requires the utmost agility, stamina, and muscle coordination. It is a great honor to be selected by the dojo master for initiation into the exploding brick order. During the ceremony of passage, the student masterfully aligns a powerful karate kick and an exclamation of "Hi-ya!" and the emission itself. The exploding brick can break any block or defeat any opponent, all in one deadly blow. Japan. Switzerland. The Swiss Alps are alive with the sound of flatulence. Gazing out onto endless rosy peaks, one is filled with a sense of wonder and an overwhelming desire to let one rip. Fueled by rivers of fondue, the cloud splitter starts from deep within, blasting like an elf horn and trumpeting to the heavens, withering Edelweiss in its wake. It's a yodel from one's lederhosen. Up in that thin, pure air, the cloud splitter proudly echoes its clear, perfect notes. Do, re, mi, fart, so. Switzerland. Oh. Australia. In the winds of the Australian outback, it takes both courage and sphincter control to survive close encounters with the native wildlife. The cunning outdoorsman will use the thunder down under as an intimidation tactic in times of peril, unleashing a terrifying blast that is accompanied by a distinct animal odor. The surprise attack scares away all predatory creatures, leaving the gas passer victorious and safe to fight another day. As the old Australian saying goes, it's the fart that makes the man, not the man who makes the fart. Australia. Mexico. Mexicans love their soccer, commonly known throughout the world as football, and nothing satisfies them as much as a good victory fart. For the die-hard fan, the crowd goes wild is the sweetest release. After a long game filled with nervous excitement and the torture of holding it in, fans let their joy erupt from behind when that winning goal is scored. Amidst hugs, tears, and slaps, the stadium is filled with the sound of "Goal!" ringing from thousands of happy backsides. Mexico. Beans. Russia. In the coldest winters of Siberia, farting can be a life or death situation. Used to start fires, the highly flammable Northern Lights has saved thousands from demise by frostbite. It is best executed in a trio with a passer, a blocker, and a lighter. The passer is usually the burliest, the one most prone to hearty flatulence. As it is crucial not to release against incoming winds, the blocker protects the Northern Lights pass. The lighter then catches the fart at the perfect moment for ignition. The most robust fires are created with this natural gas. Russia. Britain. The British are renowned for their superior refinement and social grace, and when it comes to passing gas, they reign supreme as well. The bum tickler is an expression of the most genteel sort, best deployed in well-born company. It is accomplished by the stealthy clenching of the bottom while tightly crossing its legs. The bum tickler releases only the slightest sound, like the drop of a sugar cube into one's teacup. Bystanders are advised not to react with anything but a stiff upper lip. Britain. Oh. Thailand. Thailand is home to a deeply mysterious fart, more rumor than reality to anyone but the truly devoted. Originally thought to be a silent emission, the enlightened pass can only be detected by those who are on the noble, eightfold path of suffering. Its gentle release occurs after hours of the deepest, uninterrupted meditation and fills the practitioner with unspeakable peace. The emission is often accompanied by a perfectly timed Om, a karmic act of kindness to others in the room. Thailand. Spicy. Texas. Everything is bigger in Texas. The malls, the stadiums, and the farts. The Stampeder is a 10-gallon blast of noise, full of that hot Texas wind. Most popular in large social gatherings, such as the famous Texas barbecue, the Stampeder feeds on southern specialties like brisket, chili, and slaw. After everyone is fueled up on some good grub, the Stampeder is initiated by one upstart, who is then joined by the crowd. The great rumbling that follows has often been mistaken for the sound of bulls charging. Texas. Jamaica. Jamaica is home to two natural wonders, reggae music and the pressure drop. The greatest musicians know how to groove and how to fart to the rhythm. Usually released on the downbeat, the pressure drop hits somewhere between drums and bass, emitting a funky pitch that is impossible to reproduce with an instrument. Flatulent musicians are known to improvise, producing a breezy melody that makes everyone within a half-mile radius bop their heads and bottoms to the windy beat. Jamaica. And there you have it. Farts around the world.